Imagine this. It's your 12th birthday, and when your mom picks you up from school, she says, "Don't be freaked out, but when you get home, there's a present from Dad." This little girl's mom told her not to be freaked out because her dad had been dead for 10 days. This little girl is me. My dad died of untreated hypertension 10 days before my 12th birthday, his would-be 45th birthday. He would have been able to hand me the brand new PlayStation 2 he had already bought and wrapped for me, had he known what was going on inside of him. Today I intend to persuade you to check your blood pressure every 3 months. Now you might be thinking, blood pressure doesn't affect me, I'm young and healthy. But you could be wrong. In fact, according to the article, High Blood Pressure in Teens by Craig Weber, MD, 5% of teenagers are affected by high blood pressure. Does this number not scare you? Because according to the article, Study Casts Wider Net for Risky Blood Pressure in Kids, this number spikes to 25% by the age of 24. I began my research on hypertension and its effects at age 11. I couldn't believe my seemingly healthy dad didn't wake up one morning. I needed to know why he didn't get to open his birthday presents that year and why he couldn't hand me mine. Teenagers need to check their blood pressure regularly, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is and the benefits of regularly checking. Teenagers need to check their blood pressure because most don't, and untreated hypertension can lead to serious medical conditions or death. Dr. Craig Weber, MD, said in an article that it now appears that teenagers are developing hypertension at approximately the same proportions as adults. This statement is terrifying because according to Heart Patients Foundation, 1 in 3 adults is affected by hypertension. According to a class survey, only 38% of students had checked their blood pressure within 3 months. This leaves 62% of my class not having any idea where their blood pressure stands. If 18 students took this survey, and teenagers are developing hypertension in the same proportions as adults, 1 in 3, this leads me to wonder which 6 students are affected. But there's no way to tell by just looking. Hypertension can lead to serious medical conditions or death, and according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, some of these things are stroke, heart attack, and kidney failure. According to the Life Extension website, 5 million Americans are affected by hypertension-related heart disease. Experts estimate that within 5 years, half of them will have died of congestive heart failure. This means that in 2005, my dad was 1 out of 2.5 million who died of congestive heart failure. It was something that he couldn't feel, something that I couldn't see, something that killed him. According to the Better Health Channel fact sheet, the hypertension is nicknamed the silent killer because it shows no symptoms. There's no way to know if you're affected without checking. So hypertension, without a doubt, is a problem. It could be affecting you, the person sitting next to you, or your best friend. But there are some things you can do about it. It's crucial to raise awareness and check your own blood pressure every 3 months. According to a class survey, only 28% of students had received some sort of knowledge about hypertension in high school. This is not nearly enough because everybody runs the risk. So I implore you to contact your local school department and let them know about the need to have hypertension education worked into their school systems. It's even easier to raise awareness with your friends and family. Just simply reminding them of this risk could save their lives. Don't think you have enough time to check? Well, I can assure you do. Your blood pressure can be checked right here on campus. And according to a short interview with Emily Werner of the Health Services Office, it can be checked on a walk-in basis, Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the only way for this to actually help is if you keep track of your numbers. And this is super simple. You write them down somewhere every 3 months and see if they change significantly. You won't have to do this step if you go to the Health Services Office because they'll write them down for you and put them in the computer and keep track that way. And then if you do see a change in your numbers, you contact your doctor and discuss treatment, which according to Robert J. Berg of WebMD, can be as simple as a daily prescription. Taking these steps is the only way to prevent this condition from taking over your life. It's not okay to play the guessing game with your heart. By telling someone, you could become a hero. Think of how horrendous it would be if tomorrow you found out your friend was suffering of congestive heart failure and passed away in their sleep. You had the power to save them, but you didn't take action. I can assure you, I wish I had this knowledge at age 11. So going to the campus center is so easy and so beneficial. When I went, I got this pink sheet that you see on the screen. It has all of my screening numbers. Height, 5'5", total cholesterol desirable, blood pressure, 135/81, pre-hypertension. So go to the Health Services Office and get your own pink sheet. and I hope it bears better news than mine. Not checking makes you 100% less likely to get the treatment that's needed, because there's no way to know if you need treatment without checking. In fact, according to USC AgeWorks, 30% of people affected by hypertension have no idea that they are. So you have nothing to lose by regularly checking your blood pressure and raising awareness. But you do have your life and lives of friends and family to lose if you don't. So hopefully you've decided hypertension is a serious problem that needs to be combated. Today I've showed you that there's a need for teenagers as well as adults to regularly check their blood pressure. I've showed you how easy it is and beneficial to do these things. So first, contact your local school department and send them a request telling them about the need to have high blood pressure education worked into their health classrooms. For Indianapolis Public Schools, you can send a request to this address, which can also be found on the Indianapolis Public Schools website. And tell someone about it. Call your parents. Text your boyfriend or girlfriend. Facebook your best friend. Because most likely, blood pressure seems far from relevant to them. And check your own as soon as possible. The Health Services office is located on the second floor of the campus center, right next to the JAG-TAG office. So before lunch, bring a friend and check your blood pressure. I did the same thing, and although my friend's blood pressure was healthy, she gained peace of mind. So maybe you commute and you don't spend much time here on campus. There are still some solutions. Most drugstores come with an automated machine that will give you a good idea of where your blood pressure stands. It can't be used as a substitute for a professional reading, but it'll give you an idea. One near IUPUI is at the Walmart on US 31. So next time you're shopping, sit down and press that green button. And promise me, promise yourself, and promise your future 12-year-old children that you'll check your blood pressure regularly. That way, you can eat cake with your 12-year-old on their birthday.